Hi, everyone. We just solved the equation tangent squared of x minus 3 equals 0, or its equivalent equation, tangent squared of x equals 3. Let's check our solution set for both these equations on Desmos. Tangent squared of x equals 3. Here's y equals tangent squared of x. Remember that on Desmos, you should input it as the square of tangent of x. In fact, in your calculus class, it's good to write tangent squared of x as the square of tangent of x. And then over here, y equals 3. The solution set, the values of x where this will equal this, those will be the solutions of this equation, and also this original equation up here. So let's click this. The graph of y equals tangent squared of x. It's a square here, so it never goes negative. We have all these up view graphs over here. And then we put in y equals 3. Oh, and by the way, there are VAs at x equals pi over 2, x equals 3 pi over 2, and so forth. But Desmos does not automatically put in VAs. We graph y equals 3, this horizontal line. Now this intercept is not a solution point, by the way. But where do we get solution points for this system? The solutions to this equation and this equation will be x-coordinates for these intersection points. Look over here. Pi over 3 comma 3. Of course, the y-coordinate is 3. Pi over 3 is a solution. Well, look over here. Pi over 3 is a solution. How about over here? 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3. Well, 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3. Okay. Also negative pi over 3. If you go backwards, backwards here, here's negative pi over 3, all right? Over here, if we go up to 7 pi over 3, that's coterminal to pi over 3. So you see, we sweep through quadrants 1, 2, 3, 4, then back to quadrant 1, 7 pi over 3 is coterminal to pi over 3, and so forth. We pick up solutions in all 4 quadrants. By the way, we could have also looked at it in terms of the original equation, tangent squared of x minus 3 equals 0. So graph y equals tangent squared of x minus 3. What happens? Graph goes down 3 units. Let's graph y equals 0. That's the x-axis. And here, the solutions will correspond to x-intercepts for this function over here. All right. Again, pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, and so forth. So Desmos is a nice way to check your solution set. It's not perfect, but we feel pretty confident. Next up, we're going to do another nonlinear equation in trig functions.